Lilo and Stitch the series. So I do plan to review all the Lilo and Stitch movies, and at the time of recording this video, I've not watched any of that stuff. But I did want to start talking about the series as well. Since I had never actually seen the show in its entirety, I actually had seen the finale of the series. See, this show is very weird. So basically, Lilo and Stitch came out, did modestly well. Didn't do great, but it's become like a big classic now because of the fact that Lilo and Stitch is a great movie, and Stitch is just a very iconic character that's easily merchandisable, and so it's a lot of merchandise. So, they did Lilo and Stitch 2, which is a direct to video movie. Stitch has a glitch. And then they did Stitch the movie, which was another direct to video movie, not connected to the previous one, that was a pilot for the TV show. And then they did the Leroy and Stitch, which is the finale movie. This series is actually a pretty cool concept. So basically, the show. So if you've seen Lilo and Stitch, 626 is Stitch's name that he's given at the beginning of the movie because, well, he's experiment 626. So, what happened to all of other Jumba's experiments, right? Well, this show and the previous movie answer that question. So basically, the entire episode series of the show is them hunting down these experiments and basically finding them a new role in Hawaii and in their society, because Stitch was built for destruction. So with these other experiments, but they could also learn to do good and help out the community, and that's basically what Stitch does. While also Gantu, the villain from the first movie, also tries to capture them, and also he has a sidekick that likes eating sandwiches, which he might be the best character in the series. It's a fun show, right? If you love Lilo and Stitch, and it is fun to see all the different experiments and stuff, and they do actually do some pretty cool, unique stuff. There's a lot of weird episodes that are kind of just bad. I'm sorry, whoever did the episode where Lilo becomes a teenager. That was clearly somebody's fetish episode, and that was really weird. I did not like that episode, but most of these episodes are a lot of fun. They're able to do some really fun stuff with the characters and expand the world. And I actually really enjoyed this series. The worst episodes to me, like I said, was that fetish episode. We did not like that one. And the other episodes where they decided to cross over with several Disney Channel shows, which none of the crossovers felt natural. There's one with the Proud Family, which I like. The Proud Family didn't feel natural. Kim Possible, I like Kim Possible, didn't feel natural. There's one with American Dragon Jake Long, I think. There's one with Recess, which was very bizarre, because I thought Recess had been off the air at that point. I don't know. But then, so none of these crossovers really felt natural, but I don't know. I also just think that when they did that, it's just kind of like, in my mind, it was like, man, Phineas and Ferb was still on the air. They would have done that. At least that would have felt more natural. They would have crossed over, but I don't know. It was just a very bizarre set of crossovers that none of them really worked. I think the Kim Possible one was my least favorite, because there's a lot of them just being a dick to Kim Possible while she's being a dick to them back. It's just really weird. I don't know. But yeah, it's a fun series. I'd like to recommend it if you've never seen the show and you really love Lilo and Stitch, especially if you have kids that love Lilo and Stitch a lot, because it's a fun show. Would I ever really watch it again? Not really. Most of these episodes are pretty forgettable. But it is kind of cool to see all the different experiments and kind of get that kind of in a show that really expanded on it. Let me know your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe.